were born for a purpose, and there's a race set before you. Run it with precision and intent. Breathe, dream, act, and believe. If not now, then when? And if it's not us, then who? Welcome to Destiny Matters, the English edition. And now your host, Pastor Charles Kasiwante.
Welcome, this is Destiny Matters. We are glad that you are able to join us. Of course, it is always exciting, learning moments where God is able to change your destiny. Kalonda sokwanga ina magenda gy'oli amalungi naye ne gakyusibwa olw'ekintu ekitono. A very gifted man, talented, skilled, studied up to the university, but his life couldn't add up because of an addiction. Some of these things are real. They're happening in our time. How can we help people who have gotten to the level of addiction like that? This one is alcohol. We were at Cute Kaya here. It was real drugs. Lost his mind, lost his great career. I mean, that man was really, really gifted, you know, but lost literally everything. So John ava hoima, era yazze kola sheno kyekyamuleesa okuva hoima. Naye njagala golowoozeemu abazadde bamutaddemu obudde ne ssente n'atuuka ku level nga tasobola nakubaako kyafuuka n'azaala abaana n'omukyala bonna ne bigenda ng'omwenge gwamuwasa. Oyinza okuba ng'otulala leero ku Destiny Matters nga naawe olina ekintu ekyakuwasa. It's an addiction. But when omuntu gw'omanyi nga probably they're dealing with the same addiction, nsaba omuyite ku TV oba sharing a link eno ku YouTube. Omugamba awulirize kubanga there's always redemption. Yeah, twala kumanya ye Romeo tugonza yakola atya yavaayo ati. So you're talking to us about your operation. So you recovered from that?
Yes.
But then you still went back?
Yes.
Because as Kay told us, addiction is not because you don't want to be off, but it is a sickness.
Yes.
It's an illness. You cannot survive without that particular thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is when I went back. After some time, my family they got to know that now the only thing is to help this man because I had lost it all. Waliwo otuuka n'aweka because nayerabanga nga sobola. I had given up, but the only problem was now to say that now I have stopped because all indicators were that I could not. There's a time when I could not walk. My legs, I had no movement problems. I would fall actually as raising up. I would fall down. I could not even carry a jerry can. Then I was very thin. I remember even one time I could be moving on the streets of Kampala and I would even fear to look myself into the mirror. I would maybe put like one eye like this. Then I would not even see myself like I'm the one.
Nga weeringiza
munda birwamu. Kati ng'olaba nti everything is now turning against you. I think once you don't have appetite, you can't eat obatolya. But I remember how I came to understand ningamba why oba guno kuba muzimu. I don't understand because if you can fail to eat food naye nga owulira one of the showers nga owulira one of the throat pain, but then the waragi would pass through nga yoteekayo omwenge nga guguyitawo.
But the food cannot.
The food could not because you could eat with difficulty. Kati awo nali mbivuddeko, you could even eat after like 4 days nga omaze okukola ki. Actually, I was supposed to die because I wouldn't have lived up to this day. So I was at home one day, and I think I was sober this time. I was in the sitting room, and because I used to stay with my mom in the same house. And my brother came.
Or longer, you've even come back home.
Because now you are like a baby. They look after you. No kuoleza. But you know, my mom is one who yafuba nnyo kubanga ekisooka yasabanga nnyo. ekyokubi should never give up ugamba nti kati omwana mutamiivu kamuveeko. That's how really I advise some people, mostly abazadde kubeera nga they can really fight on to the last beat, kubanga waliwo okusaba okuyamba nnyo n'okubeera nga okyasobola okuyamba omuntu oyo, especially when you realize nti addiction is a disease. Oba oyagala kivaamu naye nga ekintu kikukutte nga every time kyakuwamba nga every time you will think of getting out, kubanga obanga tukozesezza that stuff, you feel like you have the called withdrawal syndromes, tosobola kumala gakivaako. There are people who have managed by God's grace now getting out of that problem by voluntary. Ne buchanchanga agambye nti I have one of my cousin brothers, Chamutuseeko, on 28th. Number Kanagamba, because he almost died naye nagamba kati mbivuddeko nalita reverend nbamusabira kati he's going to church kati ateredde n'okutera just in 1 month. But she's also
kati obadde otunyumeza nti wali oli awo mu nnyumba otudde
kati nga ndi awo nga ntudde, my brother anaja nangamba you know now we need to help you. But the way he came yalinga tasobola kitegeera kukirealizinga nti oba ngenda kukkiriza oba sijja kukkiriza. He came as someone agenda kungamba as the last resort, but you know somehow nange he was seeing nti am I going to accept, because ekisooka ekyokubanga you want to get helped in any way olina okukkiriza that now you have been weakened, okkiriza nti kati someone, other powers can now take over ne bakuyamba, because acceptance is first very important thing mu recovery. So when I said I'm ready, he was very, very happy. Actually, by the time bajja kungamba, they had already made arrangements nga bamaze okukola buli kimu kungulira bintu naye nga sibanyi. I didn't know, because I remember my mom asking me, but oyambala ngato size ki nga sibitegeera. But they had already made a plan for me to go to the rehab. So after getting everything nga maze obabulira nga nzikiriza, immediately the following day I was picked and taken to the rehab. It's called Hillside Recovery Home, which is in Lweza, on the Tewe Road. So I went there. I met the directors. They first they test you, your urine, they test you with HIV, they test you. But I was 39 kilos. I remember that time. 39.
That is so small.
Yes. So, but they had checked me because I was only using alcohol as my drug of choice. If it was like I had multiple addictions of various substances, then I was going to be given another kind of treatment. But this time I had my liver, which had started getting some problems, but they told me the problem was reversible. So I started on the treatment. I would get some drug treatment every morning. Then there is diet, very good diet. You eat very well. Then good exercise, because my legs had not started now movement very properly. So I would get on exercise over the bike every morning. Then diet and counseling, which were very, very important. Kubanga counseling yo yatuyambanga nnyo 5 hours nga bakubulira everything twasomanga mu bitabu ne tusomako about the people who have been in addictions, and there are so many people who came also mu Hillside nabo nga balina ebizibu ebirala, so many addictions. Bano balina sigala, bano balina njaga, bano beekuba mpiso, pesa dini, bano balina zibafuwa.
So it is actually a serious problem in this country.
It's a very serious problem.
I think we're not even giving it as much attention.
No, it's the truth, because abantu balowooza nnyo nti kati oyo ayononese naye nga tebamanyi because when you look at abaana bajjanga oli azze ali mu university naye ne basanga nti the following day abadde anywa something, then you find them acting differently. Whatever anywa nakuba mama we because she had refused to give him the phone olunaku olwennyini ne bamuleeta. Kati bwe bamuleeta the condition worsened. Abo bateeka ku mpiso zibayita CPZ, abo bakukubirawo n'olyewaka. Then abalala bajjanga because of if you have so much cravings for the stuff, because from there's no way you can get access. Kati osanga omwana ng'agenda nga akwata ebikola bya ovacado ng'abidryinga ng'abikumako omuliro, ng'abinywa. Then another one twamusanga ng'ayina rolling a toilet paper mu bathroom ng'agiswa muka gwonna nga guli mugundi mu room. So that is the power of addiction.
Kintu nga kimusindikiriza, you have no power over it.
Yes. Kati mu hillside, I have come to realize nti waliwo Katonda bwagera nga when he's going to kukola omulimo, there's somehow how he isolates you, because taking me to that place was one of the best things I think they could have ever done, because natandika nga though the first time when agenda my worst was now ngenda kwebaka ntya because I'm not going to be having the stuff.
Yeah. Because
before I could get like dreams ofuna dreams, hallucinations, ibintu bikukwata bikunika bikola ki ate nga owulira if you have not taken tojja kuba natulo nga toyina kyolina kukola, then you feel like you are shivering. So those effects I would very much fear how I'm going to be, but when I reach there you start somehow you get used, and because of counseling bagenda nga banteekamu omutima mulungi nnyo, and I accepted myself. Then I started reading the Bible which I never was reading before.
All your life?
In my life.
Yeah.
Kakati nga we used to have the pastor who used to come to give us spiritual life nga batuyambako nga atubuulira. That was Pastor Michelle. During that time she would come every Friday to his side. So Pastor Michelle became very close to me. Nange nentandika okumwagala, we became friends. Ate nga yanyambanga nnyo spiritually to heal. Kubanga ebintu ebisinga nnyo kati mu spiritual life, I mean mu recovery, olina okubanga omanyi Mukama. Ekintu kya Katonda kikulu nnyo, kubanga much as you get attention of eddagala n'ofuna emmere n'ofuna ki, but once you accept nti there is something else, more powers ezirina okubaawo okuyamba, awo kikyanyamba nnyo.
Okay, so the Bible played a very big role.
Yes, very big role.
Kubanga also Kitkai was talking about that.
Yes.
The idea of the higher power.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long were you in rehab?
I was there for 3 months.
Okay.
Namaleko emyezi 3. And when they recommend you nti kati omaze emyezi 3 kati oteredde, then bakusiibula, and that's when bakubayita abazadde bo, then bakukwasa ne bagamba everything is now fine, you are ready now to go. Naye bw'ogenda bakuweereza how to cope up ng'ovuddeyo, kubanga there are some things, sometimes abantu bagenda then ne balapsinga.
Yeah.
But in most cases, when you are leaving, bakuweereza guidelines. Some of them, nti obanga olina groups zewalimu, you avoid them.
Yeah.
Because there are some places which I don't go to, even right now. Kubanga I got to know. Ne bakugamba nti, they are when you are there, they teach you there are 12 steps to recovery. Now through all those ones, esooka acceptance, then endala olina okubeera nga kati you accept that you need to be helped. Kati as you go on, the last step is when you are released. Olina okusonyiwa because there are people you have done bad. Over no manipulating. Kati those people.
So which year is that when you came out of rehab?
I came out in 2024.
Or just last year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It is
just just the year before last.
The year before last year.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, so you just literally recovered.
Yes. It's around May.
Have you been able to reconnect with your family, your wife and child?
I'm now still coming to that because when I left, I first stayed with my brother in Nasana and in Wakiso for 1 month. Then I now connected to home actually, Wamami.
In Hoima?
Yeah. Because during that time I had lost everything. I had a business, everything, even Babi Bar. So I had nothing actually.
So these addiction that we joke with are really very, very dangerous.
It's very, very dangerous.
Yeah,
Addiction,
they can cost you everything.
Of course, it is moyo muvinyo. I think that's how we bagama it is intended for the devil kukwata akunyagike bibyo mostly bobanga ina woli. Because there are some things, these addictions, or it may be, bili over your family, over it is peer pressure.
Yeah.
You should never try to be finger stand over the devil because I think exactly. But in most cases, kati bobanga oyina wotuse kati for me, katonda kyeyankolera is one. I'm now looking at the past. Ngasagala kuvidamu because the past is past. I will never regret again. Because one, katonda yampadde obulamu ekikulu nnyo, and I got recovered.
Sure.
I got recovered. Nempulira kati I never have pains ekikulu nnyo. Then nenfuna my appetite back.
And then is the cravings?
The cravings, they are all gone.
Amen.
Yes. And by the way, that's the most important thing. Kwanga abamo they relapse.
Yeah.
But I can now move. Amagulu gawona. Buli kimu kyonna. And the most important thing, I think, which is very, very important, abantu abasinga tugenda mu addiction kubanga waliwo tutawaanya, oli stressed up, oli depressed. But once I regained my peace, waliwo a peace which is with me now, which is really very special. Kwegamba katonda alina ekintu kyakukolera nomala noterera bulungi nnyo, because even how I behave now, everything is different. You're
a different man.
Yes, because that's how they say that when you get saved, you become a new creature.
Yeah.
And we twavaayo, how I got saved, twavaayo netugenda eka, but our family organized for Thanksgiving. Ne bayita abantu bangi nnyo because bali balabye nti I had changed tremendously nga waliwo the whole thing was to thank God.
Bambi.
And we had the bishops, 2 bishops were there. Abasinga bonna bali bamanye family eyo, they all attended. And that is the time when I gave my life to Jesus Christ. Olunaku olwo ne mbabulira what I had gone through. Ate now they could see what changes have taken place. Ne balabira ddala nti even I was now a changed person.
Glory be to Jesus.
Yes.
So I was asking you about family. Did you ever go back to your family?
I'm still staying with my mom. Actually,
yeah.
When I took her, during that time I was in the rehab, my mom was busy building for me a house.
Your mother has loved you.
ekyo nakyo nkisanyukira nnyo. I thank my mom so much kubanga when I went back, and by the way this is one of the things bye batuwulirangako nti there are some things which you have to give someone nga gifts nga bavudde mu rehab. After abalala baba promising they can promise to take you out of the country, they give you some gifts okubeera nga now you can come back and start a new life, because when you come back oba tolina wooli, then you need also this family support, much as they have supported you okutwala eri, spending a lot of money, but when you come back bakukwatirako so that you can propel to get the stability ewaliko luli. So that is what happened. And
but I think everyone needs a good mother.
Yeah, she is
like yours.
Yeah,
amazing woman. She stayed with you through your addiction, did not throw you out, did not disown you.
Yes.
And even when you came out,
even when I came
she's
out,
still supporting you.
Yes.
Yeah, mommy, we send you our greetings.
Amen.
You tell her, please let her know that you're very grateful. Use this chance to speak to your mother.
Yeah, I'm so grateful, mommy. Nkusiima muno habwa ebintu byonna byonkoleire mami. Okasaba muno, you prayed so much for me when I was through I went through. Kandi wandolera kurungi, all my family were behind me. It wouldn't have been like it was what it is now. Kyandibadde kintu kirala nnyo, but because ne Mukama Katonda musiima nnyo kubanga naye yateekako omukono gwe kisa to see that I become a new creature. But
mama wa Romeo, tukusima muno 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 muno. Yego. Tukusima muno. And I think that is also a big lesson to everyone. To everyone. When you're around people who are addicted to something, the healing process is loving them. Yes, loving them and now you're back. You're loving God. Yes. You're a new creature.
New creature, and now I got back my business, and
you're still doing the graphics and everything.
Yes, I have now my studio, and I get clients. Even as I'm here, people are calling me to go back now. I start working.
Okay.
And it's nearby the church. I nkoragana nnyo n'aba reverends. They are the people who give me work. The bishop comes to visit my studio. He gets me work. Generally, life has changed so much that
even your associations have changed.
They have changed. Yeah. So
Pastor,
I can't.
Pastor Michelle played a big role.
She played a very big role.
Yes.
Actually, we still meet every time I'm in Lueza. When we have that Friday, or every Friday she visits them.
Yeah.
But there are sometimes when we coordinate and we meet there, we go there and meet those people.
And you also give them your testimony.
Yes, I do testify. And
are there many people there?
That place is normally full to capacity when there are 25 patients.
Okay.
25, both women and men.
So it's not very big.
It's not very big, but it is very effective because I have seen so many people who have gone through that rehab. I've seen them recover and they are doing very well. So
some people who are there, you left them there?
There are some people who have been there for 2 years. There are some people who go and come back. Yeah.
Why? Because it's not healing.
Some of them have been abandoned by their parents and their families because mostly they become worse.
They relapse.
Kati bagamba at least why omuntu oyo abeerayo n'abeerayo kubanga every time they are released to the community ate bafooka more dangerous.
Is it very expensive?
It's very expensive because every month you pay 1.5 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
But your family paid it.
They paid for the 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was also very good for them.
Yeah.
And
it's a very serious subject. Parents need to think about.
yeah,
We definitely have to close this program.
Yes.
But we are very grateful that you made headway to come and share.
yeah,
You don't know who you have touched, but hundreds of people that are probably addicted to this, or probably have been saved from joining the
yeah.
addiction. Yes, because some people made things. You know, the way beer or alcohol is advertised.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's very appealing.
Yeah.
They kind of have money, so they do these big billboards. If you look, like I'm a soccer lover.
Yes.
But the best advert in football is the one of Guinness.
Yes.
I mean, the way they advertise Guinness.
Yeah.
Even if you have no idea of drinking, you can actually drink.
Yes.
Uganda, the spirit of Uganda. You know, the way they make it feel like it's the spirit of Uganda.
Yes.
So, but you've helped someone to understand that it's not just what has been advertised.
Yeah.
It is dangerous. It will cost you everything. You can lose your family. You can lose everything you have.
Even your life, because so many times I would fall. There's a time I fell in the bathroom. I thought I was going to die. I was somewhere in Bushenyi. And the way I came out of the bathroom, because I had some stuff still in the bottle, I said, let me drink. If I'm to die, I will die when I have at least taken the whole of it. So many times I would be arrested, you know. But maybe
crazy.
the last thing I can talk about, it is now, these days, what is most common is how people are getting addicted. Because they are now like bakukwata ne bakusikiriza nnyo okuteeka mu kintu kyotabaddemu. Because if it is like, we used to have cases whereby someone would come n'agamba bankwatira ekintu like a cigarette, they put a lining of heroin around it, and once you smoke it 3 times, then you get addicted. You find yourself into something which is going to destroy you. But now in other instances, like the boozing and the marijuana and whatever, some of them you can really avoid them if you have a very strong heart. If from the beginning you are advised of how to do and what not to do, then you stand chances of getting out faster. Because the more you realize it and you get attention before it goes very far, the better for you.
Awesome stuff. Have you guys enjoyed Romeo Tugonza's story? Can we appreciate him for making time to come all the way so we can have this conversation? You're watching Destiny Matters. I thank you for being a part of it. And until next time, remember that it is important to think about your destiny as you make your choices. Yeah. God bless you. We love you.
Love is beautiful, but love is best when it is prepared, not pressured. House of Inspiration Church invites you to the Love in Waiting Conference, a powerful gathering for singles and dating couples. This life-shaping experience is themed prepared, not pressured, designed to help you build relationships on wisdom, purpose, and God's timing. Hosted by Pastor Charles and Anne Kasivante with special guest speakers Tim and Hilda Sabiti. Join us at 14th February 2026 at 4 p.m. at House of Inspiration Church, Mutondwe. Come prepared, come enlightened, come strengthened. Love in Waiting Conference, because love grows best when it waits.
When the skies were gray, you made a way. There is no one like you.
Thank you for watching this edition of Destiny Matters. For more information, contact us on +256 700 102 040 or +256 756 444 707. And remember to like and subscribe. Destiny Matters. Christ is the formula.